Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin is proudly sponsored by Sense of Taste.
Boutique bottle shops located in Cooperoo and Hamilton.
Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin.
Every week I shake my head at you. Every week.
You would think that after 30, this is our 33rd episode, you would think you'd get used to it.
You would think, or better yet, you would think I would actually open up the show for once so I don't have to watch your jazz hands.
Yeah, but you know what would happen? Okay, hello. My name is Billy Milovanovic. That miserable woman over there who doesn't like jazz hands.
That is so fucking appropriate for today's episode.
I know.
Yes, miserable. I'm miserable Lindsay Kirkwood, aka Lindalin.
That's right. And so the thing is, if you open the show, it would be like, hi, everyone.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Life.
We're
not
here.
You. Yeah. Not you, but life. Fuck off. Anyways, Billy, I'm so sorry. Continue with those beautiful jazz hands.
Thank you.
There you go. There they are.
Shaking. Hi, welcome to episode 33 of Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin. I mean, we're excited and miserable all at the same time. It's a conflicting feeling. Because what we wanted to open with today was that we just got the Hall of all halls of wine. Is that how you say it? Hall of, like a hole? Yeah. Of wine from, well, I think their official name, you said not to use their name, but like, I think
that was for the video.
Yeah, like Lime Coast.
I don't know, Bill.
Lime Coast wine?
Sure, Bill.
Yeah, there you go. Lime Coast.
Vandenberg. Their wine labels are Vandenberg and the Hidden Sea.
And the Hidden Sea. Yeah. And so essentially we've been, because we have more time on our hands, we do a lot of admin stuff now, and we've been reaching out to different wineries essentially and being like, hey, you guys want to sponsor some episodes and give us some wine and we'll give you a shout out or whatever. And we come across Crystal, we love you.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
We do love you.
She has just basically, she was like, yeah, like I actually listen to your podcast and, love it. And like, where do you want it? And we're like, oh my God, like I had a little pitch and everything.
I know. We were like super stoked. Not that we don't think we're not worthy of wine sponsors and wine, but she got back to us so quickly. And so generously.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And hooked us up pretty much immediately, which was freaking amazing. And so because, we've got this bit of confidence now, we've got a wine sponsor, someone to
Well, two wine sponsors, which I want to break in here.
Yeah.
Scotty, we love you.
Oh, yeah.
We're not breaking up with Scotty from Sense Taste. He's our number one main man. He's our main squeeze.
Yeah.
But we need more wine. Like free wine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And also from different... I don't know, just different places. Let's just see what else is out there. Yeah. And we found Crystal and Hidden Seas wines, and my God, it's
not Hidden Seas.
Damn it.
Hidden Sea. Billy, fucking do your research if you're gonna.
Patricia. Okay, Patricia. For you guys, I don't think we've introduced you to Patricia yet. She is our non-existent assistant. So when we actually hire an assistant, she's going to have to be named Patricia because randomly during our days together, we'll call out for Patricia and like, why isn't she doing her job? Anyway, so Patricia should have had my notes for me prepared,
she should have.
But she hasn't. So we'll talk about that later in your performance review with Patricia. Anyway, so we come across Crystal and there's great company and she sends us this wine and boy, oh boy, did she hook us up.
We were I pulled into my driveway the other day and we had 3 full boxes of wine. Speaking of this wine, I've got it sitting in front of me. So our topic today, before I introduce the wine, is we've both been miserable. It's shit-ass weather here in Brisbane for the last 2 weeks, rainy and miserable.
Yeah.
I've had a head cold, PMSing. My kids are being... lovely.
Yep.
So our topic is a bit of a miserable one.
Bit of a doozy.
Yeah, it's just about parental stresses and struggles.
Yeah.
So when we were picking out a wine, their Vandenberg wine label is actually of a storm in the sea.
Stormy sea, yeah.
With ships about to tip over and all this kind of stuff. So it suits our mood. 100%.
It spoke to you. Yeah.
So it's a Shiraz. I know we featured a Shiraz last week, but that's all right. We're doing
But it was a different Shiraz.
It was a different Shiraz. Yeah. And I just looked up, this bottle goes for about $18-ish, depending on where you get it here. And it's even, oh God,
that's a beautiful color. It's like purpley.
Holy crap.
Look at that.
Plum.
Yeah,
Actually, sorry to cut you off, Billy, my darling little Billy. I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, does it tell you? Because I want to guess. Does it tell you any? Well, I have to drink the wine first.
Yeah. Well, no. But before. Oh, right. Yeah. I was just going by the color. So this will go perfectly with our weather and our mood.
Yeah. It's seriously like Queensland, like love ya. But first there was like massive fires and whatnot, and now there's like fucking flooding everywhere. Like it's crazy. Ridiculous. Okay. So what do I say? Swirl. Let's do a swirl.
Yeah, not
swish. Yeah. Lindalin doesn't allow me to say swish. Okay.
Well, it's just so.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that was a good one.
Was it?
This color.
I like this one better than last week. And last week's bottle was double the price.
Yeah, I like that.
Yum.
Yeah, I do too. It's not as like last week's was really like rich and like really kind of. It was almost like thick in its richness. Oh, really? This one's like quite dainty, like it's nice.
A dainty Shiraz. There you go, people. Never heard that before. Dainty. I like it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Billy, here we go, people. Get ready.
Okay, there's grapes in there.
So good, Billy.
Some type of fruit.
Oh my God, shut up.
And there's definitely some type of wood in there as well. Is it oak?
Oh my God, it's Can Tom turn her mic off for God's sakes? No,
Patricia,
yeah. No, so it's mulberry. And
that's fruit.
Yeah, I know. You were so right, Billy. And violets and a delicate hint of peppery spice, which I was going to say is very peppery to me, but in a nice way, like not.
Yeah, no, I don't like pepper, but this is nice.
Oh my God. Well,
I don't think that's what they meant by pepper.
I don't think so either. Do you need a Tom? We have a Tom, and he is super talented and freaking clever.
Tom's Sound Engineering is a professional music and podcast production studio specializing in helping you create your sound your way.
Production includes recording of single or multiple vocals and instruments, editing, mixing, mastering, and remastering.
So if you need a Tom, you can contact Tom on 0402 386 116, or you can find him on Facebook at Tom Sound Engineering.
I guess we'll share our Tom, eh, Bill?
Yeah, I guess, as long as they give him back.
Look, can I kick off the topic?
Please do.
Because I've been feeling a little bit down and out.
Have you? We haven't noticed. I don't know.
Stick it, Billy. Look, nothing big's happening. Nothing bad. Yeah. I'm not dying. Everyone's healthy.
Thankfully.
I know. Cheers to that, right? But I've been struggling with my 6-year-old son, Bane, and school. So we're in week 3 of school.
Yeah.
Bane is in grade 1.
Yeah.
And there's a huge difference from prep to grade 1.
Yeah.
Whole different ballgame.
Right.
With the routine, with the expectations. This is at school.
Yeah.
Routine, expectations, what they're learning.
Yeah.
The list goes on, right?
Yeah.
Prep. And in prep class, they have like a teacher's aide to extra love and support the kids.
Right.
Here it's like, no, there's the teacher.
Straight in the deep end, yeah.
Yeah. And the teacher's lovely.
Yeah.
But long story short, Bane has not been enjoying going to school. So, like, there's some days where he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about where he's just like, oh, Mama, yeah, I'm going to miss you. I don't want to go to school. Throws a little TNT, sheds a tear, and he's fine. He goes possessed.
Full blown.
Like, this is not my kid. He's crazy. To the point where last Friday, so he threw a fit on the front porch, wouldn't put his shoes on.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me put his shoes on. So I carried this kid down my stairs, threw him in the car, not literally, but a little bit. Because I didn't have much patience left.
Yeah.
They were gone.
Fair enough.
So I'm thinking I'll just get his shoes on when we get to school. So I park on the main road, trying to put his shoes on. This kid is hitting me, slapping me, kicking, screaming, like going crazy, right? Kind of like, I think I told a story a while ago about when he had his flu shot.
Yeah. And I want to make it clear that, again, Bane isn't that kind of kid. So it's not like he does this on the regular. We've kind of told 2 stories very close to each other where he's done like a similar thing, but it's just so unusual.
Totally not his.
Like he's boisterous. Jam. He's a boy. But it's not like that.
He doesn't throw fits like this.
No.
So on Friday, I could not get him out of the car. I bribed him. I yelled at him. I gave him love, which I know in my head I'm doing the wrong thing. All those different emotions is fucking him up. Like, he doesn't know how to react. If mom's acting like a cray-cray, like, of course he's like, fuck you. I'm not putting my shoes on.
But how do you know what the right thing to do is in that situation? You know what I mean? Like, you try all the cards that you have. Like,
it was a mess. It was out of control.
Yeah.
So I'm in tears. I'm like, I don't know how to get this kid out.
Yeah.
Van and Ada, my younger two, are
they in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
They're just looking at me like, what is going on? So I ring Cameron. What's my husband going to do? He's at work.
I don't care. Call Cameron.
Yeah, call Cameron.
I don't care. Yeah.
So he doesn't answer and he messages me saying, in a meeting, can I call you later? And
Can you get out of the meeting?
No, I can't get Bane out of the car. Call me. I don't care that you're overseeing a multi-million-dollar project right now.
I don't care that you and your little hard hats are having a cute little meeting over fucking coffee. Give me a call back, motherfucker. Like,
which was probably true. So he rings me.
Yeah.
Bane didn't want to hear anything that Cameron had to say.
No.
So Cameron's like, babe, just take him home. Like, you're not going to win. Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, no, because then he thinks he's won. And he's like, it's not about that right now. Like, he's so distraught. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you can't talk him down from that. Yeah.
There was no coming down.
Yeah.
So I took him home. I disciplined him in the sense of, you know, took away certain toys, took away YouTube, took away this, that, whatever, and said to him, like, this is not on. You don't get, like, this is your one and only time that mommy will take you home, blah, blah.
Did he stay home that day?
He did.
Right.
Yeah, I literally, like, I'm not joking. I could not get him out of the car. And people are probably thinking, he's 6, drag him out. Honey, I would be able to get him out of the car. Until you experience it.
Yeah, and then when it's your kid in your situation, like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy for me to say that, but then my kids have never done something like that, so it's easy to kind of apply that. Anyway.
It's not a normal tantrum.
No.
Like, this is out of control. And I would be one of those mums too, being like, what do you mean you can't get him out of the car?
Like, he's 6, get him out. Yeah.
Couldn't.
Yeah.
So I took him home. I was cranky with him. So the poor kid, like, here I'm giving him attitude all day. And he's moved on. He's like, yeah, sweet. You know?
Yeah, but you haven't. How can you?
Like, exactly. I'm like, how do I bring myself down? Like, I'm so worked up. And so, like, I don't know what the word, like, I just felt emotionally, like, just
drained.
Yeah. And because it had happened a few times, I'm like, God, how am I going to get through?
Yeah.
And not only me, but this poor kid.
Yeah.
You know, like, how are we going to survive drop-offs, right? So, like, and of course I've had the conversations with him in tons of different roundabout ways. So, you know, why don't you want to go to school? Is something happening? Is someone mean to you? What's the reason?
Yeah.
And literally all he says is he's going to miss me. School's boring and it takes too long until lunchtime.
It's like work, basically. He's just described every fucking office in...
Exactly. Yeah. And I even said to him, I'm like, well, daddy doesn't want to go to work, but daddy's got to go to work. It's just what you do when you get older.
Yeah.
So there's no big issue. And I even chatted to his teacher who has been lovely. And she's like, no, he's fine. Like, there's nothing going on. But I think, like, it gets you down in the sense of not that I'm thinking, I can't parent, you know, excuse me, I'm losing the battle and, like, feeling sorry for myself or anything. It just emotionally is like,
it's hard, man.
Oh my God, struggle street.
Parenting has such a way of making you feel so guilty about everything, doesn't it? Like, especially when your kids are peachy, you're so ready to be like, these are my kids and I taught them so good and I did them so well, you know. But as soon as they start, like, expressing quite significant emotions, it's like, man, like, it gets you down. And like you said, like, you think to yourself, you know, maybe I could do this or how can I do that or blah, 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 blah. Like, sometimes they just go through their own thing and you have to fucking...
Write it out.
I don't know. Like, your kid's older than mine, obviously. Like, and I've only got toddlers at the moment, so it's really, I can't compare it.
But the thing is, too, like, you second guess yourself as well, because I am... I don't know what the word is to describe my parenting. I'm quite colorful as a parent. I swear. I yell a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
I yell
a lot.
Yeah.
So my thinking when this is all going on, I'm like, fuck, have I fucked up my kid somehow?
Yeah.
Where he's now emotionally...
No.
You know, but you do. When you're down and out, when you're struggling, you start second guessing. And like what you said, you start feeling guilty and like, what have I done? But and it's hard to get out of that negative headspace, which is kind of what you've been
Well, that's
through.
it, because I came to you last week and I was just like, I just realized that since this year has been peachy for me. Like, everything's been great. You know what I mean? Like, I quit my job that I hated. I've been working at something that I now love. You know, I get to spend all this time with you, which is just like, it's like Valentine's Day every day, you know?
Isn't it?
Isn't it? And then I just caught myself like just being really negative all the time. And like, especially then towards the kids, because when I'm around them, basically anything that they do is like, enrages me somehow. You know, like you go through these periods when, like you said, you're PMSing, like, you know, you're hormonal as well. It's raining, you know. And suddenly you just get really, really cranky at everything. And then I went through another little spiritual awakening.
Did you have to pay for it?
No, I did not have to pay for this one. Did we even release that episode? I can't even remember if we released the mindful. Oh, yeah, we did.
Eventually.
Yeah, the mindfulness.
It'd take 3 or something like that.
Yeah, God. But I did like, you know, and I discovered that I was like, I was angry and looking for a cause to be angry at something. Like I just had this like anger that I was carrying around with me. But the worst thing is like doing that to your kids. Like I have a 2 and a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
They don't deserve my hormonal rages. The tantrums I threw. Oh my God, the other day my kids, you and I both have matching diaries. So mine has like a, you know, 2020 annual diary or whatever. Mine has Bildo on it. Yours has Lindalin on it. We are adorable.
I was just going to say we're super cute.
We are so super cute. And then I found my kid had, like I woke up this morning and I'm like, today's going to be a great day. I'm going to be really happy. Everything's going to be great. And I wake up and on the floor is my diary that my lovely, beautiful 2-year-old daughter had like scribbled all over with a pen.
A pen, not even like a washable marker.
No. The washable marker, there was washable marker as well. And I managed to get that off. But then there was pen that's like now dented in and whatever. I threw a tantrum.
So you pulled a Bane.
Oh my fucking God. Like aside from slapping and kicking my 2-year-old, I just threw this tantrum that was just like, and you know in your head when you're thinking, can you just calm down? You're being crazy. Like
100%.
In your head, there's this like little voice that's kind of like, you need to take that down a notch because you're talking to a 2-year-old that's scared for her life right now.
Exactly.
My 4-year-old had hidden behind this chair and sat behind it. Like it wasn't even about her. I wasn't even yelling at, like I wasn't even freaking out at her.
I was just scared at mummy.
Well, I was freaking out at both of them, but I was freaking out. And so now I'm like displaying this insane behavior that a 2 and a 4-year-old couldn't possibly understand. Like this kid just drew on a little bit of, like it was such an insignificant thing, but my reaction was so over the top.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, this is not okay. Like I cannot be behaving like this is not, like if my 4-year-old was doing this, I'd lock her in a room and be like, see you later. You are being a fucking crazy person right now.
So Lindalin, where are you getting our next bottle of wine?
Sense of Taste, of course, Bildo. They have a beautiful selection of wines, over 100 spirits open for tasting, a great selection of craft beer, and they even have a variety of cheese and cured meats.
Dude, you had me at meats and wine.
So make sure you go and check out one of their boutique bottle shop locations at Couparo and Hamilton.
What's worse is like I feel like when Henry's there, he can pull me in line sometimes. When he's not there, I just like have free. There's no one to stop my craziness.
But that's a good point. Okay, because for me, even though I like yell and scream and swear and stuff heaps, I find, and I mean Cameron has seen it. Cameron knows how I parent. But I find when he's here, I don't as much.
Do it as much, right?
Because he's here to help and like it shares the load. But B, I think subconsciously I'm thinking, fuck, I can't let him hear.
Totally.
Like, how crazy I am. He's going to divorce me and take the kids away from me.
Oh my God.
Right?
I've thought that so many times.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I think to myself, I try it in reverse and this is how I humanize Henry, because I try and sometimes think when I get angry at him and I get all these like crazy, you know, like attacks on him because I'm a woman and he's a man and he doesn't load the dishwasher well. Like I'll like do these things where I'm like, okay, if Henry was behaving the way I'm behaving right now, what would that look like? Like how would I react if he was doing the same shit to my kids? I would fucking kick him out of the house.
I've stopped Cameron.
Yeah.
It's double standard. You're so right.
100%.
Because Cameron, he's a guy, obviously.
Yeah.
Has a deep voice. So when he disciplines the kids, he sounds mean.
It's scary, yeah.
So like there's been lots of times where I'm like, babe, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
You know, I would never overstep his ruling. Like we parent really, really well together.
Yeah.
But if I see him starting to get a bit, you know, escalated, I'm like, okay, babe, that's enough.
Yeah.
But if he were to ever do that to me when I'm disciplining the kids, I would turn around and go fucking ape shit on him. Like, don't you, which I have.
Yeah.
Don't judge my parenting. Don't second guess me. I'm in charge right now. You just sit your ass on the naughty area until I'm done. Like,
I don't have that. That doesn't happen to me. If Henry pulls me in line, which he did just recently, he actually said something to me like about the little one. He said something about May. He was like, "Can you stop being so mean to her?" Oh, and it just shut me down in a motherfucking second. And I felt the guilt has never been realer than that moment when your husband says something like so simple, like, "Can you just stop being mean to her?"
Yeah.
Even yesterday, I was yelling at the little one because she's so naughty. That one.
Oh yeah,
she's so much naughtier than the big one. Yeah, the little May. I tell you.
Yeah.
And so I'm now giving her like trouble. I wasn't angry at her. It was more like actually just parenting her because she kept pushing Eve and he was like trying to eat something and she was just like picking at her.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm like going off at May and Eve comes up to me eventually and goes, "Can you stop yelling at her, mummy?" And I'm like, my 4-year-old is now schooling me. And I'm like, bro, I'm doing it for you.
I was just going to say.
Picking on you.
Bitch,
like,
I got your back and
I'm helping you.
These kids and husbands.
But no, these kids are now starting to pull me into line and like actually like, you know, like calm down, mum. And so like the Yugoslav angry in me that I can't control.
Totally.
It's bad.
It is
so
bad.
I feel you. Like I'm.
Do you know what it's, even with you saying that, it reminds me of even this morning.
Yeah.
This morning, like 3 hours ago, my kids are fighting. My kids fight like
fuck,
cats
don't even
and
get me
dogs.
started on that. Yeah. And there's 3 of yours. Yeah.
And there's 3.
Yeah.
And they're all close in age. And like, I get it. Your siblings, you fight. That's life. And a little bit of banter and fighting and sorting it out. That's fine.
Fine.
But my kids fight over the same things every day. And it is so annoying.
Yeah.
So I lost my shit. We're packing up the car to get Bane to school and I'm losing my shit. And I'm going off. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I swear a lot to my kids. Excuse me, I'm going off and I'm like, I'm so sick of you guys fighting over the same things, blah, blah. And Bane is in the back seat, rolling his eyes, going, oh. And he actually, it wasn't enough to make me stop, but it was enough like how you can have 2 thoughts going on at the same time going, oh, fuck. If he's like going, here we go again, mom's lost the plot. I'm like, you got to really be careful, right? Because like, I'm not a psychologist, obviously. And I know even yelling and saying things at a super young age still is detrimental and the way you parent, blah, blah, blah. But I feel now that Bane's 6 and he's getting...
sick of your shit.
Sick of my shit. And it's being more absorbed and he is understanding it more.
Yes.
Which is where I feel like I'm actually... My behavior, which is a known fact... He's going to pick up on that and he's going to become an angry, sweary piece of shit person.
I mean, obviously that's happening. You know, he's totally going to become a piece of shit of a person. But I actually try not to overthink. Do you know what it is as well? Oh, I'm about to go deep down in a rabbit hole and I don't even know if I have a flashlight yet. But listen.
I'm not helping you.
Listen, the thing is, I 100%, much like every parent, feel absolute guilt over the way I parent. That is a well-known fact. As soon as you give birth, you immediately feel guilty for all the things that you used to do to your mother, for all the things that, you know. So we have this guilt that kind of comes with being a parent.
Yeah.
And I try really hard to be a good parent to my kids. But I am who I am and they will be who they will be. Yeah. And the thing is, if I teach them that this is how you communicate, which I do see that I do to my daughters already, you know what I mean? Like the way I communicate, I see them now communicating. I see them yelling at each other and I'm like, don't yell at each other. And I'm yelling at them not to yell at each other.
Fucking stop.
Fucking stop. But it's so like, I kind of feel like, like you can't, that as long as you're giving them lots of love and you're being attentive to them and you're like actually being a present parent.
Right.
Like it's not necessarily a bad thing to yell at your kids and to discipline them in a way that you feel is right for them to behave in the world.
So do you feel like it balances out? Because in my mind that it justifies my actions. I keep telling myself because I am a very lovey-dovey mum as well.
100%. Because I am too. Yeah. And I'm very affectionate and I'm very hands-on with my kids and I like to sit down and talk to them and try and like really give them my time and attention and be present. Like I really try and do a lot of that. But sometimes they piss me off, much like Henry, and I can't yell at Henry because he's pulled me into line many years ago and I can't, that doesn't work with him. But yeah, I think it kind of, I don't think it balances out per se. I don't think it needs to be balanced out. I guess what I'm saying is you can be a wonderful quiet, like you can be a quiet parent and not yell at your kids and not do any of that, but then also not give them any of your time and not give them any of your attention, and
that's affecting them. Yeah.
And that's affecting them.
Yeah.
So
True.
I think like it's not necessarily a problem that you maybe swear or, whatever at your kids, because when I go to a playground with you, if your kid is beating up on another kid, I know you're going to be yelling at that motherfucking kid and being like, stop that shit right now. You know what I mean?
Totally.
As opposed to being that kind of parent who's like, oh, Jimmy, please don't do that.
Oh, fuck that.
You know what I
hate
mean?
that.
So it's like, Jimmy's not going to learn any fucking manners because no one's yelling at him. He doesn't have the fear of God in him that we used to have when we were kids. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like,
wait until Jimmy goes to school.
Jimmy's going to get motherfucking fucked up because he doesn't know where the rules are. He doesn't know where the boundaries are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's right to swear at your kids and to yell at them.
Yeah.
But
discipline.
Discipline, yes. And so I'm just saying, like, it's a little bit of tough love discipline.
Yeah, good. I feel better about myself. Yeah.
Like, because I see you with your kids and it's not like, you yell at them and whatnot, but I also don't see them cowering away from you, and I don't see them not coming up to you, and I don't see them, they're still in your face and they still want love from you, and they still get the cuddles, and they still, feel the motherly love that you give them.
Yeah.
Which I hope that my kids do as well.
Oh, totally. And I see that when you're
every once in a while I yell at them and shit and throw tantrums.
Mommy's allowed to throw a tantrum slamming the car doors, but don't you guys slam anything.
You fucking yell at your sister.
Exactly. Don't you throw a tantrum. It's hard work.
Like, it's hard work, and you're sleepless, what I mean? Like, we go through periods where my kids will wake up a million, like literally the little one will wake up every hour on the hour.
Oh, fuck. Even now?
Yep, even now. She's now coming out with her 2-year-old molars. And so she's busting more teeth out, and she's just feral and follows me around crying, and I just have to ignore it. Like, it gets really frustrating sometimes, but at the same time, I'm not beating up on her. I'm not pushing her. I'm not doing anything.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I yell a little.
Oh, God, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yell a little.
Are we just justifying? Because there's only 2 of us here. We're like, it's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
You're fine. Totally fine. Rappity rap. I think that's it. Oh, should we touch YouTube? Look, people, you're hearing us talk it out.
Listen.
YouTube is coming.
It's coming. We've decided to kind of go. We've got little lapel mics.
Yes.
Which I continuously called lapel mics. Even to obviously I'm Yugoslav, so some words simply don't come naturally to me.
Right.
Like an entire language doesn't come naturally to you. So fuck you if you're judging me. But anyway.
Judgy.
Yep. So we have lapel mics. It's such a fucking French word. And so we did record a little video of opening up the great amount of wine that Crystal sent us. So that'll be kind of our first little video if we can put it together. So YouTube, listen, we're coming.
We are coming. We've changed it around.
Well, we overcomplicated it, and now we've just come back down to earth and
simple.
Yeah.
And we've been having a shit couple weeks. So, but we are. Keep an eye on our socials. We are going to launch it very soon.
You'll know about it soon.
Yeah. And that's it. Let's go, Billy.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Please rate, subscribe. A big fat shout out to my brother-in-law as well. I know you're looking at me like that's not who I...
Yeah, I was like, this isn't what I thought you were going to say. Continue.
No, my brother-in-law, Ben... He, like a couple of weeks ago, sent me this message that was like, "Dear Billy," or something. It was like really formal. But he was just like, "I listened to your podcast." Ben, he just sent me the sweetest message, and he was like, "You guys are awesome, like loving the podcast. Like he listened to it from like a drive home from somewhere." And he was just like loving on it. So Ben, if you're still listening, we see you.
Thank you, Ben. And speaking of another little, sorry, Billy, I know you're about to do your like,
yeah.
I saw another listener of ours, in the mall.
The mall
this
for
morning.
you non-Canadians, that's a shopping center.
Stupid. Why would you say shopping center when
Go
you
on.
can just say mall? Danny. Hi, Danny.
Kiddas, yes.
Yeah. Love her.
Girl.
I haven't seen her in ages. So we were chatting and she was saying the same thing. That she loves listening to us. We talk about real topics. But what I said to her, because she's like, oh my God, I keep thinking of things you and Billy should talk about.
Yeah.
And I said, message us,
Yes.
email us, phone us, whatever. So, I mean, for you listening, don't phone us because we haven't given you our numbers. But message us,
Yes.
Facebook us, however, email, whatever. if there's any topic you want us to talk about,
100%.
any question you have for us, any advice you'd want, because we are so fucking knowledgeable in everything.
100%. Do you have a question you can't answer? Let us answer it for you.
Totally.
Okay.
Get in touch with us.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of accent
And
is that?
rolling into that,
yes.
you can do so via Instagram or Facebook. You can find us at Wine Chats Podcast, or you can email us, winechatspodcast@gmail.com.
The jazz hands are almost about to come out. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you so very much for joining in and listening. And if you're having bad parent guilt, motherfucking don't. Because, I mean, don't raise serial killers, but like certainly just, you know, it's fine.
Yeah,
like our parents were mean to us.
Totally.
And they loved us.
And we turned out fine.
And we turned out having a podcast where we get day drunk and...
Oh my God, what could be better in life?
What could be better in life? Like, thank you, Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Yasna.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, Yasna, you're my homegirl.
Yeah. She has a beautiful name.
She does.
And Tom.
It's a totally... like, back in Belgrade or whatever, we're totally normal people. It's just here. We sound funny.
You look funny. Look, I was going to
Do you want to give a shout out to Ron and Sue?
Ronnie and Susie Q.
Aww,
look, I was spanked. I had freaking
with a motherfucking dictionary.
Well, no, I had a wooden. I didn't have it. My mom had a wooden stick that said
special.
"Dad's helping hand" on it. No joke.
I love it.
And it hung up in our kitchen.
Yeah.
And my mom used it.
And like, are you a disturbed adult now?
Not at all, people. A little bit, but in a healthy way.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother episode about spanking and how you discipline.
We should do that. Yeah. Corporal punishments.
Totally. But I'm all for the dad's helping hand, people.
Me too. Anyway. Okay, get yourself a stick.
Beat the shit out of your kids within limits.
Yeah. Oh
Don't raise serial
Somebody's
killers.
going to quote this out. Someone's going to take the sound grab and quote us out, and we're going to be fucking done for. Yeah. Shall we sing? We're out. That's us.
We're not singing. No singing, Bill.
Come on.
End it. Nah,
I'm
out.
A two. A 1, 2, 3, 4. She's not out.
Nasally and shit. Jesus, I'm sick of hearing
Come on, Tom. Hit the music.